Oh, welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie, and I decided to click on 2 minutes early. Like a 2 minute warning, let's just say. Just because I wanted to. Skipper didn't go on. I was going to click on go live almost an hour ago, and I figure I better not. I don't want to lose steam and be done before 7. Oh, look at that. I got 7 thumbs up already. Where's my comments? There we go. Uh, I don't know how people can watch it. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. Black Powder Aquatics. Good day. Black Powder Aquatics. Oh, look at there's Trimac. Mr. Triton, come on. I just got him some food. It's in the other room. Got a lot going on. I want to show you all about this abandoned tank that came across my path. I want to do a live unboxing. Pretty excited about that. But for right now, let me start with my daughter singing my theme song because I just love hearing her voice and I like the theme song. We'll give it a shot and test the audio at the same time.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, that never gets old. Gotta check my microphone. Am I working? Am I working? I don't think it's the right microphone. Let's see. Huh. I'm going to try my ASMR on this microphone to see if it's actually working. I don't think my microphone is working. I mean, a microphone is working, not my microphone. How do I? Lovely. Let me count that ways. Hold on, I'm going to close my lid. I better not close it too far. It's going to do some weird things. I'm glad I played my song. I'm glad I went on 3 minutes early. Get this BS out of here, huh? Huh. Isn't that crazy? I can't figure it out. Probably because I got too many wires. I'm unplugging and plugging in everything. There we go. Didn't fix it, but I found it. And now it's not my camera. Oh my gosh, so funny. There we go. It's back to my camera. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, still not my microphone. For some reason, my microphone's not working. Can you hear me? Let me get down to where we are. How come it seems like I'm the only person that calls you by your name and everybody else calls you Bunny? I call her Bunny. I call whatever I see on the screen. Hello, Dennis. Should I scream? Hi, Sky. I don't want to scream. I don't want to scream. Did I miss Dragon Lair in the house? How are you doing, Dragon Lair? Hello, Linda Worth. It says AV good. Okay. Even though my microphone is not working, this microphone, this one. Maybe if I unplug it, blow on it a little bit. I won't comment. Put it back down on a flat surface. Yeah. Now if I whisper in it, you should hear me. Now I can do my ASMR. Did anybody hear that? Just checking. Ooh, look at everybody in the house. Let me get down to where I was at. Hey, Legacy. Lefty. All right, I'm here writing a paper, watching the game, multitasking pro. Perhaps, what's up? I can't multitask. I gave up a long time ago. I think I can, but I cannot. I can do a lot of different things sequentially, but nothing is done correct. Larry D, what's happening? Ooh, Lucky Stone. The only way to win is not to play, right? I'm staying away. I got some good vibes. If it's anything like the Grammy, I saw some previews of it or some glimpses of it, and I'm like, that's just too evil for me. I don't even. You can hear me. Thank you. I just assumed the Super Bowl would be the same thing. Mark, I don't mind Ivy either, though. Okay. That's good. That's good. Cora works. ASMR Suzuki, you heard it. Okay, good. Yeah. So as I was saying, I have a live unboxing to do. I got a call that somebody abandoned their apartment. Well, it's actually part of a house and left their fish tank and fish. So I got a little bit of footage of what I did that and what the outcome was. What happened to the fish, what kind of tank. I'm pretty excited, although excited and sad at the same time. Can you be excited and sad at the same time? I think so. Well, I am. Hello, Mark S. See, that's why I go by the names on the screen. I don't know anybody's name. I do know Larry D's because Larry's in his name. And Bingo was his name. Oh, where's Whip? Is he watching the game? Give it a little. Let's get tanked. So there's Whip's World. You should get one of his mugs. Exotics and aquatics. I love other people's mugs. Ba, ba, ba. So speaking of which, let's do an unboxing first. You think because I was doing an unboxing, I would have brought down a knife, right? I'm going to use my scraper because it's ready for the trash anyway. Although this could clean it up a little bit. Now it's funny. Now, for those of you who don't know, my side hustle, I have several, but one of my side hustles are Mugged by Q. I make customized mugs. This kind of looks like a mug package. At least it's the mug. Danikin's in the house. This looks like the kind of package I use when I send out my mugs. But this was a gift to me, and I'm thinking, why would I get somebody else's mugs when I make mugs? I thought that was funny. But we're going to see. What I saw, football is not what it used to be. No thanks, they're all soaks. Yeah, F that. Look at that beautiful fish. Are you talking about... Oh, come over here, Bubby. Triton, my Trimac? Who doesn't love a big yellow fish with a pink belly and a heart tattoo just for me? Triton, would you marry me? Would you marry me? Hi. Something about him, man. Is he not the best? And then I got over here, who's not in love with me yet, the baby Oscar. He's also yellow. Come over here. Come see me. I don't usually like posting baby Oscars until, oh, you want a trimac. I want a female and have babies. Look how beautiful he is. He would win any show that I brought him to, but I'm not bringing him because I brought Hot Lips to a show. She was the star of the show, just not big enough. And I effed up when I came home, and it was like, cool, like the name change. Ooh, Legacies? I like Legacies name changes. Oh, thank you, Y. What was I opening? Nah. I wish the, here comes the yellow, my yellow Oscar kind of looks like he's white. Come on. But he's yellow and he's got yellow eyes. Come here, baby. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Here he comes, there he comes. Do you see him?
He's just a little baby. He's just a little baby.
That's an Oscar. Where's only Oscars? Kenny, I'm watching the Super Bowl on Fox on my laptop. There you go. Mugged by Q, somewhere in those links, right? Bring him to the clash. Oh, I know I'd win, but I'm in love with him too much. I don't want anything to happen to him. Thanks. It stems from my interest in British military PP rifles, black powder rifles. Okay. Bunny Viper Aquatics. How fast do Oscars grow? I would say they do most of their growing in the first 11 months, the first year. It'll be like this in this year. He will need to be in a 75 or larger. Yeah, he'll probably get this big in a year. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to scan you over to my almost 1-year-old's very light colored two Oscars. You see them? They were just little bitty babies. I'll have to check my videos, but they were just little bitty babies like less than a year ago. So they do most of their growing in their first year. Unlike my Fahaka. Depends, Bun, how much and what you feed them. Okay, so I'm not a power feeder. I'm more of a slow and steady, and I always skip on Sundays. Unless it's fry. Babies I don't skip on. You guys ready for this? Ooh, let's look at the cards first. I know who it's from. I just want to surprise you guys. Diego Vargas. Pawtree. GoPetsotics.gmail.com. We got this. I'll wait to see if it... It's not focusing, is it? That's because I'm in the way. How about if I got out of the way? I don't know how to get out of the way. I can't get out of the way. If I hold this up. Yeah, but then I can't see. I'm an idiot. And all the best marketing. Embroidery, screen printing, heat transfers, website design, social media, logo design. Whoa! And then Petsotics. So let's check out this mug. You guys might want to get this mug. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the colors. Make this world a better place. Guys, this is not one of my mugs. And for me to celebrate somebody else's mug, saying something, go to Petsotics. I think it's the same website. If you like this mug, we all know Diego as Petsotics, and it is Petsotics is all the animals. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow at this, aren't I? All the best marketing. It must be this one. Yep. ATBM. All the best marketing. Woo, woo, woo. So just reach out to Petsotics, and you too can have make this world a better place for you and me. We are the world. Okay, we won't sing. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys should reach out. I like this. This is so cool. Of course, I like my mugs too. Don't get me wrong. Reptiles. I got some mugs going on. This is the line I did for my granddaughter. She's not quite a preteen, but I'm pretending in the mug world. But this is pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. So check out, just reach out to Diego. He might even be in the chat by now. I didn't look. Yes. Thank you, thank you. And I'll probably show it again if he jumps in the chat. Yes, Bunny, I'm going to boycott the Olympics. There you go. Anybody we know, pick up the tank. Alice Shan, hello, hello. I didn't get there yet. I'll get there. Yes, probably. Nobody that goes to the meetings, though. I was able to eat food today. My insides are killing me. Poor Lefty's been sick. Like, literally, like, sick. Bunny, I hope you got some sleep after your nighter. Hello, Legacy and Powder. Okay. I got a call, which, first of all, I think is amazing. There's 2 different places that reached out to me for fish-related things, which is getting to be pretty dang cool, if you ask me. One was somebody abandoned their rental, left a fish tank, and guess what? 120 gallons. What is it that I'm looking for? I'm looking for 220 gallons to replace my 40-gallon breeder wall. But I wasn't ready for it. And I don't have 2 men that I can call up and say, come help me move this. I just don't have it. So until I know I have that, I can't get this free. I put it out on the Bucks County Aquarium Society tank. But I went over there and it had some fish in it. And it had a lot of stuff in it. Let me show you the video if I have it. If it shows. If it shows. Okay. So I walk in and this is a 120 gallon. It's got a FX2. It's before the FXs. It's a Fluval 2 something 207. And it had a filter on the back, like a hang on the back. Filled with decorations. So I drained all the water, took the fish, left the gravel, cleaned out the stand, and posted it on the Bucks County Aquarium Society. There was so much stuff in the shelves that was not even fish related. There was just junk. It's so easy for me to throw away somebody else's junk, just not my own. Then there's all these decorations. At first I was going to trash them, but then I thought, let me clean them up and bring them to my Bucks County Aquarium Society auction. Who knows? A lot of people like these kind of decorations. You never know. So at least I didn't throw them out. I'm going to be getting rid of them. But this tank I had, and here's some of the fish. So I'm not sure what this is with the little yellow tips, but I know somebody in the chat will know. So that was a good sized fish that was in the tank. It was about 5 inches. 2 little guppies. Of course, they're going to be blurry. 2 little guppies. And what was the 4th one? Oh, it was like a hot pink. There it is. Glowfish Tetra. So I put him in I have a tank that had one of these yellow Glowfish Tetras that was rehomed to me because it was a bully in a little person's tank. So now I got 2 glowfish. Like, who knew? Thought about getting some glow products just because it's a glow. I got 2 fish now, right? I don't know. But anyway, the tank went, and it was like a double-edged sword because I want the tank. It's 120. It was 5 foot by 18 inches, which is like, if I'm tearing down my 40-gallon breeder, it can only be 18 inches deep, 26 inches high. This was the perfect tank and stand for me. And I just couldn't get anybody to bring it to my house. And I would have tore down 2 tanks. I would have tore down these 4 tanks to put the 120 here. Anything. But I knew I didn't have the bandwidth to do that. So I posted it on the Bucks County Aquarium Society. And I immediately got 9 people who said, I want it. Because it was free to good home. And it holds water. Obviously, I had to drain all the water out of it. So I contacted the first 4 people, I think, saying your first, your second, your third, your fourth. And then I went back to the first and said this is the size, this is the dimensions. Are you sure you want it? Can you pick it up by tomorrow? And they said they could. I said, and I didn't tell anybody else yet because I wanted to make sure it happened. But I did tell people in the group page that I have somebody that was first. If they can't pick it up by 1 o'clock, I'll go to the next person. And meanwhile, more people were showing interest in it. And it's killing me because, I wanted it. Oh. So anyway, this girl actually lives down the street. She's local in Morrisville. She was on the Bucks County Aquarium. She follows the page. Although I haven't seen her in a meeting in a couple of years, except for at auctions. A lot of people come to our amazing auctions. Don't let me forget about it. It's coming up in April. But anyway, so she said, I was so jealous. She goes, oh yeah, my boyfriend called the neighbor and he's got a truck and he's going to come over and help pick it up. The two guys picked it up, took it to their home. It was done. I told her to bring a scoop to take out the gravel because that's just going to make the tank heavier. The stand was sturdy. The tank was in great condition, just needed a nice cleaning. So I did post that update that it was already found its new home. And I'm sad to say it wasn't in my basement. But I figure when I'm ready and have my tanks gone, I have to trust that there will be another large tank, 18 inches deep, for free. And maybe then I'll have people that would help me. Oh, so that was my abandoned tank story. I know that was a long story. Let me see, did I miss that now? Lefty, stop complaining. Oh, Nathan, it won't hurt to do much of the zucchini. I like zucchini in my fish tanks. I think I got lost here. Hold on. Susie, if you can get any good pictures of your glowfish, Kelly Foreman has requested them for her class lecture. Oh, I got two pictures. If she wants a picture, she can have the fish. She can have the fish too. Bucks County Aquarium Society, thank you very much. Now I'm hoping the guy updated the let me see if I have it. I think I just took it off my desktop. April 22nd, and it's a buck a bag split. So if you know anything about selling fish at an auction, let's say I bring 5 fish in, I just have to give the club $1. I get all the rest of the money. It's an amazing auction. It happens once a year. It hasn't happened in a little bit because of COVID. So I was thinking about bringing some of my fish because I don't want to get rid of my fish, but I need money right now. So send good vibes to everyone. Thanks, Scuba Stevo. Mountain Greenery. Legacy Hobbyists. Chris Aqua. What? Did I miss all these people? Sign her up. I tried. I went into a couple stores today and tried. And when I sent out an email blast, first to the members, reminding them that we have an auction coming up, then I send it to everybody who's ever been a member that I have contact information and said, you might not be a member, but guess what? Our auction is coming back April 22nd. And here's a link if you want to be a member anyway. It was a shameless plug. I don't care. Hey, Sky BPA. Thanks for the answers, y'all. Yeah, Nathan, people are so helpful here, aren't they? I think I'll take it out before I go to bed. Yep. What else is good for snails and plecos? Nathan, some people use cucumbers. I don't use cucumbers personally because it gets too gooey. But I do use, I've also used blanched pumpkin, sweet potato, butternut squash. I use butternut squash. Peas and spinach both do well. Yep. The leafy ones I have with those plastic clips with a suction on it, so I can just clip it, suction it to the side. The zucchini, I actually have a zucchini holder. I think I got it at the Aquatic Experience. It's like a skewer, circular skewer, that you put it in hanging on the side of the cage. But before that, I just used forks. The snails don't care. No, they don't. French cut green beans are great for plecos. I blanch all the green beans. Well, if you get them in a can, you don't have to blanch them. I just get the ones with no salt. Hey there, Susie Q. Lady R, what's up? Lady R in the house. I am sitting here avoiding the game, and I didn't know if anybody would show up. What? Yeah, I didn't know if anybody would show up because I guess a lot of people love the game still. I thought people would have like stopped watching the game a couple years ago, but guess not. Good day. Hey, that's Amateur Aquatic Addiction. Amateur Aquatic Addiction says, "Go Eagles." I saw that living in Philly. I said that. Okay, no, he didn't say that. He said, "Go Chiefs." But I like Andy Reid, so either way, it's a win-win. I'm okay driving now, so no chatting. Yes, Nathan, no chatting. You can always go back and look at the comments if people write more, or I'll say them out loud if anybody responds more for you. But yeah. So those are my two big stories. What else? Oh, and my Oscar. Pretty cool. And the people at API, you know who you are, saved my life. I'm telling you, if you don't use API products, whether it's food, test kits, it's a whole variety of stuff. It's well tested. You just can't go wrong with it. Too many bets. You know what? I filled out a pool. That was when you pick numbers 1 to 100 or something like that. And the first winner gets 6 female silky hens. The second winner gets, I think, a dozen fertilized eggs. And the third winner gets this beautiful buff silky, already ready to lay eggs. So either way, hopefully I will win one of the top 3 spots. I don't know how that works. I just filled in the blanks for 2 numbers. I'm like, whatever. According to my Guppy Mosh Pit, the Chiefs are going to win. Posted short where they chose them. Yeah, they probably already chose, huh? Sucks for the Eagle fans around here. Because let me tell you, when the Eagles win, it gets very noisy here. Firework, you'd think it was the 4th of July. There's at least 5 corners in the local areas around here that everybody will go to the 5 points and like celebrate, go outside, pots and pans. Woo! My very first Super Bowl I ever watched, and I was never interested in sports, at all, was because Paul McCartney was in the halftime show. I want to say it was probably 20 or 30 years ago. I'm not sure. But then I started watching. And then when I hooked up with John, he was a Titans fan. Since I said I was an Eagles fan just because I live in the area, I said, okay, as long as the Eagles aren't playing, I'm a Titans fan. So I got all the Titans gear that I wear for John. And then John was so disappointed. I guess it was like 5 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, where he found out and he knows that like it's pretty much like the fake wrestling thing. Like they already know who's going to win. It's just a lot of BS. And he stopped watching. He'll watch clips of Titans playing, but he doesn't watch football anymore. And so when he stopped, I'm like, well, I'm not going to watch football anymore if you don't. The good codependent that I am, I'm okay with that. But my daughter Amy, my oldest, she's 40 something, 40. She watches the Puppy Bowl. She loves the Puppy Bowl. And speaking of puppies, cheap $1 cheeseburgers with extra onion. Wow, that sounds good. Some of us sane fish people don't do sports ball, Susie. Thank goodness. I'm so happy. Bunny Viper peeps. Be right back. Okay, Lady R. Yeah, I don't even do TV. I don't even do TV anymore because I feel like Tell me this isn't better than TV. Like, just look at that. I could sit here and watch this, or this one, or any of these. So much better than TV. It's more interesting, it's more interactive, and it's always changing. And I get to put my hands inside. I can't put my hands inside the TV. Stephen P's short. I can't wait to see it. What is the short, Stephen P? Let me back it up, see if he said what the short was. According to my nope. I gotta see this Stephen P short, but I don't know if I can play it while I'm on the oh, okay. Sam Stephen P short. What? Yeah, there's where's the Guppies pick the winner of the Super Bowl? Sports ball people are all your tanks look great. Thank you. They're so messy. Especially my dirted tank. My deep bed dirted tank is starting to look brown. And I don't think the filter on it is taking everything up. So I think I want to put like a air, not a wave maker, but like a blower, about halfway down to blow that dust that's floating around to get that filtered out. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Wawa says, sorry, I took a nap and I'm not fully awake. Dragon Lair, they'll take way too, yeah, they do. Very beautiful and amazing tanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would love to be able to say tomorrow that my guppies have it 100% accurate. That's funny. What else did I get? I got something else. Oh, I got little crabs for my saltwater nano tank. I got two. I got a red one and an emerald crab. And they are the cutest little things. They're like this big. Trying to get a cleanup crew in there. You know, pill time. Time to take your pill. I want to see that short. I want to see that short. What? I don't think I can. What kind of food was that stuck to the glass, that Steven? I'll see. Other people are seeing the short. Oh, can't have that echo. Let's just say can't have that echo. Guppies predict the Super Bowl. Oh my God, that's so cute. He put that food that sticks on the side. Oh my God, that's so great. Now you got to do it every year. Now you got to do it every year. I hope I have. I don't know, man. If you guys saw my puppies. Let me see. That's Bella. It's a German. It's a lab hound shepherd mix. Look at her side eyeing. She was side eyeing. Like, what? That's Bella. And there's Max. He really looks like a black hound. Black lab, black, but the big ears. Oh my gosh, guys. He is so. Oh, look what I got here. Spring auction. What do you want to know about it? I got it right in front of me. Our famous bucket bag split. The registration is from 8:30 to 10:30. Begins at 11 o'clock. I did say April 22nd. It is at the Churchville Nature Center in Southampton, Pennsylvania. I will have to watch your shorts. Lady R, I just watched it. Is adorable. I'm going to watch it again and again and again. I have absolutely zero interest in football as well. Pumpers, oh, I'm so excited. I have been watching this one YouTube channel called McCann Training. It's like dog training. Of course, I watch Cesar Milan, but I'm more interested in puppy training because, and how do you teach the puppies their name? Not necessarily the name, but when I call their name, they need to come. They are both just hit 10 weeks, and I found out, I don't want to say the word. Labs have way too much energy for me at this point. They do, but once they hit 3 years old or so, they are so chillax. But but you gotta get those clicks. Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm loving it. I'm right across the street from a park, although I can't get there because I don't know how to train them on a leash yet. So far, the only thing I've trained them on is they need to sit and while I put their food down and wait till I go back up and say go, because they are way too much energy for me. While I'm putting food down, they were jumping on my head. I'm like, okay, first rule. So I hold it and make them sit, and I put it down, they move, I pick it back up again, and they figured out pretty quickly if they stay sitting, I'll put their food down. Whew, because that was crazy. Those dogs are crazy. McCann training, that's it. Why? McCann training. I started, and John's like, oh, we know how to do it. We don't need to watch any. And I'm thinking to myself, it's been a long time since I had a puppy. I've trained rescue dogs, which are very, very different than puppies. I look at puppies like they're like toddlers. They don't really know better. Very intelligent creatures, but don't know until you repetitively show them, which means that there's 27, 24, whatever the heck it is, 24/7. 24/7 eyes on puppies, no breaks until they sleep. I am using a crate to train them. I adore dogs. Me too, man. But there's a big controversy out there. I didn't know this. Huge controversy out there on litter mates. Like there's some Facebook groups that won't even let you post in their group if you have litter mates. I'm like, so now I'm looking up training how to avoid issues with litter mates. Like how, at what age do I separate them? My daughter's going to take them for the day. Like, what do we got to do here? Let's start right from the get-go. But it's a thing. They're saying it's a thing. Lots of positive reinforcement. Yes. So I told my granddaughter who's helping me, she's 7, 8, very good intentions, but she only knows what she heard as a toddler probably. And it was no. And I'm like, we're not using that. We're only, yes, good puppy, yes, yes. Like every time they do something good that we ask her, every time they actually make a decision to, like Max started chewing on something, he stopped and sat. And I was like, yes. He might not even know what I'm yesing him for because now he walks in the room and just sits. But I yes him for sitting quietly. So positive, positive, positive. The litter mate thing is so dumb. Is it, Linda? Because I kind of thought that. I'm like, wait a minute. But they were like hating. Like, I was like, geez, I just want information. Like, it's a made up thing. Anytime you have 2 puppies, more work. That's true. Agreed. A lot of this is just a bunch of fear mongering. Ow! I feel so much better. I feel so much better. Crypt Keepers Aquatics. Hello, hello. I do feel better about it now. I kind of figured it was, but there were like, it was almost like people were telling me that they were going to overtake the world, like they were going to bond together and dominate me. And I'm like, wait a minute. First of all, I'm head honcho of the house. We're in dog world. I'm it. Then them. Well, John thinks it's him, but ha 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 ha. You got another thing coming. Mm-mm. Hey, Linda, lady, Mark 2.0. This is great. So, yes, I am so silly excited. I do want to train them for their names separately because once the one sees the treat and I'm focusing on this one, the other one starts doing the exact same thing. So if I'm doing sit and she sits, he sits. So I can't, I don't know, am I just supposed to ignore him and work with her? Or do I kind of try to do, good girl, good boy, like, but they both love to snuggle on the couch because they're babies. They get worn out so quickly and they just snuggle. Or if I'm sitting on the, like a chair working on my computer, they'll just wrap themselves each around one leg and fall asleep at my feet. I'm like, oh my God, these puppies are so cute. Just went through the early puppyhood phase with Cosmos and Ruthie. They are litter mates, and if anything, I think it is beneficial for a puppy to have another puppy a similar age or litter mate. Let me tell you, they wear each other out. They wear each other out. Like I play with them, but they wear each other out. What the hell was that? What? 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 What, Lefty? What, Lefty? Susie's definitely the top bitch. That's right. That's right. Oh, no, I'm not mad at you. I am agreeing with you. Oh, yeah. That's my new coffee mug. Susie's top bitch. Booyah. Not this one. This one is Diego's. Make this world a better place. How funny is that? This is a great mug. Reach out to Petsotics if you want one of these mugs. He's making them. Now, you might be wondering, why would I be advertising for another mug maker? Because I figure if you guys want one of my mugs, you'll come to me. But this mug, Petsotics makes. So you'll want to reach out to Petsotics. And I think friends need to support each other. So that's just what I think. Now, other people might think that's a stupid business move. I don't. I don't. Because I think what comes around goes around. I like that. Top bitch. That's right, man. It's such a ridiculous notion that just having consistent boundaries, yep, positive association and things they do well. Oh, I've been working on that so hard. I train them together because they're both so they are like sponges. They want to know things and they love when they get praised. The Super Bowl, not you. Wasn't sure if anyone else was multitasking. I'm sure there's people in here are, but I also know there's people in here who are not. I don't watch sports, Lefty. Watching Breaking Bad for the 20th time. How great is that? Oh my gosh, Breaking Bad. There's Petsotics page. Yep, thank you. My first time raising litter mates, and so far so good. Oh, I might have to hit you up for some tips. If you turn in your gay card, good guys don't watch football. He's not your stereotypical guy, let me tell you that. He's awesomest. A rising tide floats all ships. Is that like deep waters run still? Like what? A rising tide floats all ships. That's deep, Stephen P. I don't go that deep. You might have to explain that. Yes, this is all so promising. Yes, it is. They sound like smart puppies. They are. They will thrive for you. Do I get a pass if I think Mahomes is a stuffed muffin? Yes. Absolutely. Happy to help, Susie. Oh, that would be so cool. Because, and John, when we made this decision, John wasn't hurt. And now his knee, he blew his knee out. He can barely walk on it, let alone step over a gate, let alone, I'm trying this house leash, like the house lead thing, which helps me a little bit being 60 some years old. I can just step on it when they start to go behind a fish tank. They can't go there, they can't go there. But for the most part, I'm in the room with them the whole time that they're awake. And I try to stay off my phone. I try so hard to stay off my phone and pay attention to them because they're only awake for like an hour or so right now. And then they sleep for 2 or 3 hours. Then they get up and they're all blah, 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 and then they sleep. And they're so sweet. So the female is a cuddler, such different personalities. And the male is a kisser. He is a kisser. My daughter picked him up and he put both arms around her, gave her a big hug, and just started kissing, kissing, kissing. Now, she's not a big kisser. He has interacted with the cat. She sits back and watches. The cat finally came out of her hidey hole to introduce herself to the puppies. I'm like, this could get interesting. Maybe, Lefty, plead your case before the tribunal. Lefty, you can't help but those football pants. They work for me. And you are correct, Susie. I am so not what some would think when you say gay guy. No, you're not. Let me tell you, Lefty and I have gone really deep in conversations. But we also have the same taste. From what I understand, the issue with litter mates is their interactions with dogs outside of the litter. So I just have to get some playmates, right? I get it, Susie. The struggle is real and is so much like having small children. It is. But I know it's more accelerated than children. Like the parrot, she will always be forever a 5-year-old with a 2-year-old temperament. Never gonna change. She's my parrot. I got baby. I've got my granddaughters. It's gonna take like Zoe 8 years for her to be more of a helper than me running. But with dogs, it's accelerated. It's not going to take 8 years. They're going to be like old ladies by then, old puppies. So I think this is exactly what I needed in my life. This, Toes, not me, and my female coworkers commenting on male coworkers at the tight pants group text. Yep. You wouldn't let a dog ever kiss you if you saw them vomit up live worms. No. Now, that's funny. Bella, she doesn't eat poop. Max eats poop if I don't catch it fast enough. And Max is the licker. I can't even. In reference to you supporting Diego, when we all support each other, we all do well. Right, Stephen P? That's how I look at it. John is like, you can't do an unboxing and an advertisement for someone else who does mugs. I'm like, yes, I can. It's Petsotics. Yes, I can. Yes, I can and do. Just as much as I could do Wit's World. You want one of his mugs? You want one of my mugs? Depends on what you want. I'm starting a whole line of curse line. What do you call it? I don't want to say naughty because that just sounds creepy. Naughty mugs. Naughty mugs. You want to be naughty. No, that sounds creepy. Because I don't really talk like this online, but I talk like this in real life. Like, I'd say what it is, but my nephews might be watching, so I don't. But I want those kind of mugs. The little boy reminds me so much of my late Teddy in both appearances and personality. What little boy? Oh. Okay. Puppy little boy. Paul. Hi, Paul. We've also shared a bed. Or were we still keeping that a secret? It's not a secret now. Lefty and I slept together. Not a secret anymore, Lefty. We kept it a secret for 1.5 years. 1.5 years we kept that a secret. Out of the bag. And I made him sleep with me. How do you like that? And I made him keep a weapon because it was a pretty scary situation. And yet I just scrub my face when they do that. Ooh. Wait, what should I stop making out with Phantom then, Bunny? Not to mention the other stuff, Lady Yara, but I still let them kiss me until I saw the pile of worm. So I have taken their poop, both of their poops, and looked under a microscope. So far, I don't see anything wiggly or jiggly. Although I think if dogs had worms, you would visually see it, correct? They've gotten their shots before I got them. So, I don't know. Flange it like Phantom. Susie, I need a mug. I have an avatar with my name on it now. Do you have a PayPal? I do, Bunny. I would love to see your avatar with your name on it too. Ooh, that would be so fun. Yes, just do the PayPal, and then let me know if it's like you want on one side, two sides, you want one side and then something else on the back side. My website, Mugged by Q, tells you whether that's the right side, left side. It's even got a picture of it. Plus, there's the designs that I've been created out there. Suppose they're recycling nutrients. So gross, I know, right? With coprophagia. I have to look up coprophagia. But I know with my chickens and my ducks and my rabbit, how it's pretty cool that the chickens eat the poop of this and that, and it all just comes out ready for my garden. Ducks are not ready for my garden. Ruthie was chronically a coprophagiac. I think I said it right the first time, but I find female dogs are so much more prone to it. I still catch her on occasion. What is a coprophagiac? What is that? Well, to be fair, we both had weapons. Yes, we did. We both had weapons. Rightfully so. I didn't leave the state of Pennsylvania, so I didn't care. It was kind of a creepy situation, a bed and breakfast. Oh, this is going to be a really good story, Lefty. You got to come on my live stream and we can tell the story. Because it's just a great story. You got to come on my live stream. What are you doing next Sunday? Got to come on my live stream. Where's Patrick? Is he still in the house? I thought he left. Sorry for not clarifying, Susie. I meant the puppy. I got it now. Yeah, the shots are the dog I was discussing is a stray dog we took in, so no shots. Okay, you had to go get him. Yeah, that's logic. But that's not the great. We have two dogs that engage in corophagia. They are both females. What is that? It means poop water. Poop eater. Oh, that's a word for it? What? Shots are vital. And while most of the worms would be seen by the naked eye, I know that microscopic worms can reside in there too. Good. Well, I look because my tortoises, they live outside, and then when I bring them in, I don't know, they've been eating whatever they can get outside. So I look through their poop as well. And it's, I have to say, it's fun. Not really fun looking at poop, but it is. It's fun looking through the microscope, finding things. I've had to scrape some scales off of different fish at times and look at it. And then I think I posted in the Bucks County Aquarium Society. I knew it was something, but then trying to find out what it was. So I could identify things, but I couldn't identify what those things were. But I could identify that there were a thing. So I got to make sure I say this word right because he is a corophagiac. I'm going to tell John he's a corophagiac. Big Shrimpin', what's up, Steve? He says hello to everybody. Of course it is. I had a dog as a kid that would roll in her poop. I know a lot of hunting dogs that do that. A lot of hunting dogs will do that because it makes them better hunting dogs. Now, because he's a hound. They're both hounds. They're the same litter. But he looks like a hound. He's got the ears that come all the way down to the ground. His paws are gigantic. She more has the markings. It almost looks like the markings of a Rottweiler, but she's not Rottweiler. But she's got the brown eyebrows and little white here and the brown here. Oh, she's so beautiful. And she sits quietly, and where he's more of a doo-doo-doo-doo. And her paws are much smaller. Dogs that eat their own poop are hard to worm as they reinfect themselves. Right. At least once a week needed a bath. So I haven't given a bath yet. We've had them a week and a half. And I think they need a bath because John and I, John Baga, and I had an argument the other night. They started whining him. I jumped out of bed. I said, I'm going to take him outside real quick and put him back in the crate. He said, no, no, they're not going to go to the bathroom in their crate. They're not going to go to the bathroom where they sleep. I said, they're 9 weeks old. Like, I'll just run them outside. No, 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 no. Well, in the morning, it was disgusting. It was disgusting that they had to sleep in it, and it was just gross. And I told John that I'm not listening to him anymore. They're babies. They can't hold it 12 hours or 10 hours or however long. And I knew that, and I let him talk me into. He's like, you can't get them just because they're whining, but they were whining because they wanted to go out. But ever since that, they need a bath. But it was beautiful out, and then this happened, and now it's below freezing again. So I don't know if they'll catch, because they go outside like 4 or 5 times a day, and I don't know how to dry them off where I know they're not gonna get. Am I worrying too much about nothing? Oh, wait a minute. My Starry Night Cichlids on the wrong side of the 180. Where's my female Jack Dempsey? Do you see the Starry Night over there? Towards the bottom. Right there. He is never on that side of the aquarium. That is the Jack Dempsey side. And I don't see the Jack Dempsey. I'm going to keep looking. She's got to be in there. She's probably hiding because he's in her territory. Now, you would think a 180-gallon is big enough for these. Oh, there she is. She's coming out in the middle of the tank. I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy. Look at that. In the middle of the tank, she is right there, sticking her nose out. I don't think she's happy that the Starry Night is over there, which, of course, I call Van Gogh. Duh. Starry, starry night, paint your picture blue and red. But yeah, and Jackie for the Jack Dempsey. That's pretty cool. That's the first time now. They've been in there for what, about 4 months now? And they've had very distinct sides of the tank. Never to be crossed. They meet in the middle, have little words with each other, and go back. Fish dreams. Hello, hello. They don't think they smell bad. Oh, I beg to differ also. Oh, yeah. Fish dreams. Fish dreams. Welcome, welcome. They probably think our soap stinks. Yeah, it's primarily seen in scent hounds. Yep, we have a hunting hound. Yep. I love that tank. Thank you. Me too, man. Me too. Now, I did have to carry them up, but I brought them to meet the duck, the rabbit, and the chickens, which they were both kind of afraid of, all of them. But the rabbit, which baffled me, was not afraid and came right up to the puppy. Now, keep in mind, right now, the rabbit is bigger or the same size as the puppy. Not for long, obviously, but they didn't seem to have the same reaction to those animals as they did to the kitten. To the kitten, Bella stayed back, but Max was like all over that. Susie, what are the tall plants? That's plastic. Those are fake plants and fake rocks that I got from my last company who builds them. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? And those rocks are plastic, so they're very lightweight. And if you're in this area, they are for sale at the store called the Fish Factory. They don't make them anymore, but these are hollow plastic rocks that sink right to the bottom. The plants are great. They don't make these plants anymore, although there are some lookalikes in the store, but they don't make these specifically anymore. And almost all the cichlid tanks that he sets up have those rocks and these plants. So when I was working there, I did extra work for him. Instead of paying, he paid me in the rocks and the plants. And I set up the 180 with him, and I absolutely love it. I love it. But knowing I would never be able to keep real plants in that tank anyway with all those fish. Or my Oscar tank, or my Triton tank, but the angels I can. See? Ooh, ooh. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. there's one didn't make it. Bah. I need to know, Bunny. Love that stuff. Love that you named after Van Gogh. Yep. Love that song. Love Van Gogh. Oh, you have the same birthday. How cool is that? My dad devoted that song to me. How sweet is that? I came up with that, my late kitty Vincent's name from that song. Yep. I just thought it's perfect. It's a Starry Night cichlid. Like, hello. Oops. Back. Got sidetracked feeding fish and cleaning sump sponges. Isn't that great? I love getting so sidetracked. It's 8 o'clock already. Holy crapoli. Like, this flew by. This absolutely flew by. Guys, this is great. I went to this really cool Van Gogh augmented. I saw that posted. I saw that posted. Was it in Chicago or in Philadelphia? I think it was in Philadelphia. Digitally scanned most of his work. It was almost like a 3D hologram of Van Gogh stuff or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He said it because I have mental illness, but the song said the world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. You're gonna make me cry. I've seen Dolly's work in his Florida museum. So cool. So cool. My mom wanted so bad to see Dolly, and she never got a chance to see him before she passed. My mom was an artist, so she had very specific ones that she wanted to see. And Dolly was the only one that she did. And it was in Philadelphia, but it was at a time where she couldn't leave the house without her oxygen, and she was new to the oxygen, so we didn't have a portable one yet. And I so regret that. I think I could have gone to the fire department, got a portable one for the day, where I could have done something different, but that's one of the few regrets. I think your dad was right to some extent. Aww. We went from coprophagia to cultured hearts, and that's how we roll at Q Aquatics and Exotics. That's right. From shit to stars, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming out. I am so glad there's people like me not watching the Super Bowl that came out to enjoy a live stream with me. You guys made my day. So I really appreciate it so much. And I learned so much, and I can't wait to share more. And I am going to play my theme song one more time. One more time. Because I can.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.